You're welcome, Internet. This is Viet with the BBYK podcast, and I just want to give my quick thoughts on today's press conference. First of all, this is truly MMA's shining moment. One of our biggest stars on stage in the biggest event in combat sports. And you know what? It was the guy coming over from the other sport that got the loudest support. When Conor took the stage, it was like a hero's welcome. Now, Floyd's introduction, he got more of a mix of boos. That's to be expected, I think. People generally root against the Goliaths, and they both kind of have that jerk alpha thing going on. They get to brag a lot, and usually their opponents have little to throw back considering Floyd and Conor's tremendous combat resumes. And on top of all of that, they love to flaunt their earnings. That sort of played out here. There were a lot of jokes at the expense of the other gentlemen's financial problems. So I think he's going to be playing the same role here, the role of the heel, the guy everyone expects to win. And so it's to be expected that he would get some of the boos. For Conor, by taking this fight, he gets to move from being the enviable douchebag to a lovable asshole. Like a straight move from Gaston to Han Solo just by participating in this fight. And I like Gaston. Also, whoever Floyd's bro was with the backpack had to be like so nervous in the back. Like, he's like, Floyd, did you have to tell everyone that there's a check in here worth like 8 figures? I mean, was that even necessary? They didn't even like zoom into the check. They could have just taken a picture of it and like thrown it up on the screen. Also, like, what the hell, Brandon Schaub? I don't know how he dumb shit his way to getting that position as MMA's ambassador in like this biggest combat sport event, but that is nuts. It's pretty clear to me that Mayweather is trying to get every advantage possible. That's the perks of being the A side, Mr. Big Brown. I mean, if you look at it, even from the beginning, Conor's team kind of started, and then the music went off. They kind of left him out there awkwardly at the beginning. They didn't inform him of the format, so he didn't have like a speech prepared the way everyone else did. It didn't look like Dana White had anything prepared. They didn't have a working mic for him when Floyd was talking, so he couldn't really respond to anything like he's used to with a UFC press conference. They kind of bombarded him and surprised him a bit. I think very smart and calculated on Floyd's part. I mean, he had like an entire speech about him, and Conor was introduced by Dana White as the UFC lightweight champion. There were like sound effects that went off when Floyd got up to give his speech, so it was It was definitely lopsided. The home court was definitely lopsided in Floyd's favor. Conor is excellent off the cuff, and Floyd did a good job eliminating a lot of those opportunities. Even the way he positioned himself, Floyd was center-left, so he had screen presence no matter who was speaking, whereas Conor was a couple seats over from the Showtime guy. You know, all things considered, Conor did really well. He called out Floyd for wearing a tracksuit and his problems with the IRS. It'll be very interesting to see how he responds going forward. Maybe Conor will have something more prepared for the next few stops. Anyways, those were my thoughts. What did you guys think? You can tell us in the comment section below, or you can tweet them at me, FaceTheFacts22. And until next time, we are the Bros, you know.